Now in this example we're going to start looking at ways that we can use the cas to do things. We're given v equals 4/3 pi r cubed. We want to find v given that r is 2.4. Well, this one is just straightforward substitution, so there's nothing too complicated about this one. So what we're going to do is 4 divided by 3. I'm using the fraction template and making it look exactly like this does here, except I'm going to write a multiplied in between the 4/3 and the pi. So times pi multiplied by r is 2.4, so we're going to put in 2.4. Now we can either use the caret for the cube, or you can use this template here and put the cube up there. And that gives me 57.9 if I give the answer to 1 decimal place. Now we want to find r given that v is 2000. I'm going to look at 3 different ways of doing this. So we've got action, advanced, solve. Using the formula, so the v is 2000, so I've substituted for that, equals 4/3 multiplied by pi multiplied by, and just call the r x. So I'll say x cubed. And then make sure you're out of the template and the bracket's in line with this one. And then just do that. And you can see we've got 7.82. If I give the answer to 2 decimal places. Now, what we can do, and I'll just go back and edit here, since we were using r, we can actually call this r. But if we do that for anything other than x, we have to tell the calculator we're solving for r. So we put comma and we put r again. Then press execute and you see we get exactly the same answer, but this time it's r equals. So that's 2 ways, and there's a third way. We can use numSolve. And what we do is we put in the equation. But be careful, when you do that, you have to use the Variables tab. So we've got v equals, so we need to go back on our keyboard. Sorry, I just deleted the equals. So what we do is we go back up here and get the fraction template for the 4/3, and if we're using variables we don't actually need to use multiplication signs, but you can, it doesn't matter. And we need to go back to variable for the r, take it off caps, so we've got r, and then we need to go back here and get the cube, and we just press execute. And notice how this looks just like the activities that you have, and in fact the activities are just one of these numSolve strips. So what were we told? V is 2000. Click in R, that's what we're trying to find, and click solve, and note we get the same answer.